Hi guys, NoLight4 here. Today I would like to make another Unity video about my Little Big Planet game I was working on. So, as you know, or probably know, I stopped development on that game a while ago. But just recently, I've started working on it again. Yeah. This is still broken. Only in the pod. It works perfectly fine, not in the pod. But I forgot how glitchy the old jumping used to be. So if I press E, and I go to create, and I close this out because I'm working on something right now and it's not done yet, you'll see a lot of things have changed from the last version. So first off, we have this, Parallax Background, or whatever the word is for that. The planks here are now white wood instead, which is how it is in the actual game. And I can go to toggle the background. This is another one from the game. It's really low quality. I'll try and up that up a little bit. And then you can just have plain old colors, which I usually go to gray because it doesn't hurt my eyes as much. There we go. So, this layer that we can't go to because I rewrote the creation script because it was all broken and stuff. And it was really hard to add new things to it. So, let's see. So, basically, if I were to go to materials, you have a lot more, as you can probably tell. There was more. I got rid of them, though, because they're going to go in different tabs, but not at the moment. So, we have sponge, which I completely retextured. We have cardboard, glass, which is broken at the moment, and I need to make it transparent, floaty, stone, wood. Let me delete this. Another thing I added was now you can delete things, because that was broken before. Wood, metal, lava, which I need to fix a little bit up a little bit, plastic, and rubber. I will now show you some of the things I can do with these now. So, as you can see up here, the things that used to say, like, what was it? Like, the dynamic and static and, auto and not auto are gone. Because, oh wait, oops. Changed the control. Are gone because I rewrote the script and that was all in the create script, and it won't be in the future. So as you can see, I'm rotating these right now. It's kind of funny. Because that's something you can do now too, is all of these can be rotated, scaled, moved. So if I were to hold V here, whatever one I'm hovering over is the one I move. So if I go like this and I move to here, it's going to start moving this one. Oh wow, I got it inside. Never really been able to do that before because it never worked for me. Huh, that's weird. It's actually working now. So if I were to go through here, it would select the one that I'm on no matter what when I'm holding V. So if I'm here and I move to this one while holding down V for moving, and I move up, it moves that one. But there's still a few bugs in here, and I'll sometimes duplicate blocks. Don't want that. And yeah. So this just became a giant mess. We also have properties. So now I can go to round, which will place, a round version of each block, and it works for all of them, and I'll prove it. I said I'll prove it. I guess not. I guess I won't prove it, because it's not working. Huh, that's weird. Oh yeah, I moved some things around, that's probably why. See how it lets me do this? I'm working on stuff right now with the round and the other objects, so that's probably why it's all messed up. So, there's also color toggle, which will allow me to place different colored variants of each one. And it'll show me which one before I hover over it. And I can do this with all the blocks, but plastic I think looks the best with it. And it doesn't get all distorted and stuff because, you know, it's a white texture. Tools. These don't work yet because I haven't set up these buttons. But their tools do work. It's just I had to set them manually because I haven't gotten the buttons, you know, set up yet. Options. I got rid of the water for the moment because I'm reworking it. So if I go down here, you'll notice there is no water. This is actually just the back of the plane behind this that makes that gray back there. So there is no water, but I can, you know, toggle the background. Yeah, that's cool. Reset color, resets that. No, this has been reworked with a lot of things as the movement and everything is different. If I hold V here and I move this over, I scale it in both ways. So like this, you can still move it around and stuff, you know, works pretty well. And I can also, what was I gonna say? I can also like rotate it like this. And if I wanted to flip it, flip like with the textures that are on it, I just scale it to that. So now I could technically make anything I wanted because I can make it out of, you know, lines and stuff now. Now, everything's going to go black for a second, or at least it should, because I'm closing all the application. And that's because there is no way to get out of the application yet. So, because the X doesn't show up on Ubuntu. So let me start up the game again. Just wait. Just wait. Alright. So it's going to start up here. Let's press E. Now if I go to test. Test is a little different too. I was working on the animation. It's not playing obviously at the moment because I don't want it to. And we got all this stuff working. So I can collect those. I can bounce on the bounce pad here. Or the launch pad, whatever you want to call it. I have a little bit of a tutorial level where I'm going to be testing out things that I put in the game. Like, this is where climbing and, like, grabbing is going to be added. It's not in yet, though. So, if this were to kill you, what you'd actually get over is by doing this. Jump, 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 jump. There we go. Another bounce pad. This shows properties of different objects over here. So I can bounce on the rubber and it bounces me up the same height I was at. Got some stairs here. And then these are bouncy too. So not very much, but play mode is a little bit different now. I rewrote some of the scripting. I didn't do too very much with this yet though, so still working on it. And I actually built this test level in the create mode. So that was me testing out, you know, like how I could build levels. And this is before I added scaling and stuff, so everything's just, you know, a block. But it works. I can play through this whole level. I mean, it's a very short level. The character is still kind of broken with, you know, its rigid body. I know how to fix it. Never really got to it because I've been working on create mode. But I can essentially, like, climb up things, I guess, if I go like this. So if I jump, ram my body into it. And if I do it right, I can jump, wait. It's not working now. There we go. If I ram my body into it, it says I can jump again because it thinks I'm standing on something. So, and then I jump, turn myself backward again, and then boom. I can do that for anything, even this. Let's see if I can get up here. Let's see if I can get back to the spawn. Actually, water physics works now too. Because if you saw in the other one, the water physics were weird. Things would go up and then float all the way down and then all the way up. But now, it doesn't do that. And you kind of bob at the top instead. It's got a lot better physics. Also, I retextured Sackboy with my own textures. So, and his eyes are a lot higher quality. It looks kind of creepy because the little white pupil, which isn't a pupil, it's just a shine from the directional light, it makes it look like, you know, like a little white pupil, like I said in the beginning. And, I don't like that. It really creeps me out. It makes me think he's looking at me while I'm doing this. Not much I can do, but you saw, like, just about everything that's in here now. I've been updating it a little bit because I'm working with somebody named Sick right now. He's worked on a lot of projects with people. He's a really cool guy. He hasn't responded to me in a while though, so kind of frightened. But he's gonna help me work on this game, and then hopefully we'll have a Little Big Planet, like, I don't know, game for PC, like, indie game, I think that's the word for it. As you can see, the points up here work and everything, just like they did before. Not too much has changed, in the, like, test level, except, you know, the actual levels in. I added the bouncy pads. I'm working on grabbing. I think I might use a hinge joint, and it'll attach Sackboy's hands, only his hands, to this, so you can, you know, swivel yourself around, I guess. I can kind of do a demonstration here by the glitchiness of the game. If I were to go like this, and then back, and then forth, and yeah, you basically swing. What is it called? Is it called? It's not called swing joint. I forgot what it's called, but I'm pretty sure if you know what Unity is, you know what I'm talking about. So that'll be just about it for this video. Thank you all for watching, and goodbye.